Once upon a time, in a towering skyscraper known for its eerie reputation, a group of 5 colleagues decided to celebrate a successful project. They were excited to attend a party on the top floor, but their evening took a terrifying turn. As they stepped into the elevator, the doors slid shut with a foreboding thud. The flickering lights overhead dimmed, and the elevator lurched upward, but suddenly it jolted and came to an abrupt stop between floors. The group exchanged nervous glances. Someone jokingly pressed the emergency button, but it produced nothing but silence. "Is anyone there?" one of them shouted, but only the echo of their voices answered. Moments turned into minutes, and anxiety gripped them. The elevator's lights began to flicker ominously, casting eerie shadows on the walls. "Let's try the emergency phone," suggested Mia, her voice trembling. She reached for the receiver, but it was dead. Panic began to rise as they realized how isolated they were. The air grew heavy, and the oppressive silence around them seemed to thicken. Barely 10 minutes in, they heard a strange noise, an unsettling scratching sound from above. Mark, the bravest of the group, suggested they should investigate, but Sarah shook her head, her eyes wide with fear. It could be something not human. A chilling breeze whisked through the small space, carrying a faint whisper that sent shivers down their spines. Help us," it echoed, sending dread into their hearts. They huddled closer together, uncertainty sapping all courage. 40 minutes in, the atmosphere shifted. Shadows danced in the corners of the small elevator, and the flickering lights began to wane. Suddenly, a vision flashed before them, an apparition of a woman, her face twisted in anguish. "You must leave this place," she murmured, before disappearing just as fast as she had come. Terrified but determined, they finally made a plan. They all took a deep breath and began to pound on the elevator doors, yelling for help. Their voices combined into a desperate cry, drowning out the lingering whispers. "We are here! Help!" Minutes felt like hours, but finally, the clattering of machinery echoed and the doors creaked open. As they stumbled out into the dimly lit maintenance floor, they grasped the reality of their ordeal. The eerie atmosphere of the building seemed to envelop them, but they were free. Back in the lobby, they learned that their elevator had been stuck for over an hour, untouched, even though they had pressed the alarm repeatedly. The whispered voices of the building hung in the air, a reminder of the night they almost became part of its chilling history. They left the building quickly, never to return, carrying with them the bond forged in terror and the stories they would tell. For sometimes, the scariest stories are those that barely escape the darkness.